They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. That one complete to Hill. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Jackson now. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Nick Bosa able to take him down. It's a loss of 3 on third down. It's Ingram, and this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that's going to make it 4th down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good, and the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hold over. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Yo, we just one-handed intercepted him. One hand.
Well, it didn't exactly show patience there, did
one
they?
hand.
Just
That wasn't no
down
pass interference. I was facing the quarterback.
Right
Look at it again. Look at it again. Right here. Look.
Interception. They put
Look
the
at
defense
this.
in a really tough spot.
That's just subtle bumping.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Caught by Snead over the middle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. That throw good for 4. It's second down. To throw again on second down, Jackson. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. From the gun, Jackson. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And he's brought down, but not
That no-fly zone don't exist. I just bombed him for
8-yard
26 yards.
Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind
30
down
yards.
towards 30
I'm sorry, not
seconds left
26.
in the
30.
quarter. Here's Jackson. They complete it to Hill.
Touchdown. Ain't no fly zone over here, bro. 10-0 already.
From 8 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. And he's got it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a
That's
fake
pure
there,
skill. I've
but
been
they
practicing
add
that for
2
years.
more onto their lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
11-0. BJ, how does it feel to be down 11 once again?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
At the end of the first quarter, BJ is down 11.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
His quarterback has thrown 3 picks through 5 minutes.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. On 2nd down, Ingram. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
13 yards there and a Niner first. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Brandon Carr on the coverage there.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
BJ, 2 for 9. He's 2 for 9. Listen, he's 2 for 9, 38 yards and 3 touchdowns.
To keep a defense off balance with what they're doing, I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, 51 yards, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Now Garoppolo, and unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy.
Lamar Jackson, 5 for 5, 82 yards.
Here on this drive. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and he will score.
Tell him about that.
Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown here in this first half. As the Ravens push further out in front. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Here's Coleman. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. He finds Coleman. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson has got it to Ingram, complete. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the gun, it's Jackson. Gets this one to Hill. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Tucker's kick is good.
Yo, BJ, how's it feel to be down 14?
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for
BJ,
quarter
20
number
to
3
6.
alongside
How does it feel
Charles
for you to be
Davis.
down 14
points? The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On 3rd down, Ingram. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
Here we go. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that
2 back-to-back drops by this
Wasn't
defense
an
that could have been
interception.
picked.
Wow.
I'm disappointed.
You're a nice guy.
I'm up
That was kind
14.
of savage. Here we go. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Jalen Ferguson. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Snead's got it. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off. The ball comes out, and that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. They'll run here with Ingram. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And again, it's Ingram. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They'll look to run with Ingram. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Yeah, what a play.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
What a play. We're now up 20 on BJ.
A 3-yard touchdown run. As the Ravens push further out. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he gets in.
And we got the fake
No
field
one
goal.
was expecting a fake
We're up
there,
22
but they
on
add
him.
2 more onto their
Screenshot
lead.
this. Let all the boys know and all the parties.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the
BJ
end
is down
zone.
24, 6-28. 1 minute left in the third.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the
His quarterback is 4 of 16 throws, 96 yards, and 1 pick, and 1 touchdown.
That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help
their team.
See if they can recoup and recover. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards, first down Niners. Garoppolo now, a woeful 5 of 17 thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10 here. Garoppolo. And my goodness, another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
Don't do it. Don't do it, son. Don't do it. Don't quit, BJ. Don't do it. Take this ass whipping. Take this ass whipping like a man. I got him by more than 12.
At the line, set to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. And he's got Snead. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Jackson now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And an alley to run. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Jackson. That one complete to Hill. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. Give him 32 on the play.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day.
And he'll get it.
Yeah, he's done for. I'm up 28.
Taking it in from 2 yards out as the Ravens push forward out in front.
6-35.
Well, he had the big run to get down there, so you got to let him finish it off, don't you?
I think so, but what I liked even more, the fact that he wanted to finish it off. How many times have we seen a guy break off a big run, and we see that universal sign where he's tapping his helmet to get me out of the game?
Get your ass whipped 2 straight games, son.
Stay out on the field and enjoy the benefits of the success you created.
And he hits pay dirt because of it. And this return net's
Patriots,
positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
I'm running with Baltimore right now, man.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Anybody watching.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. Garoppolo 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
That's your highlight of the day right there,
the Niners
BJ.
have a 1st down.
A 17-yard catch over the shoulder. That's your highlight.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And Sanders has got it complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
2 minutes left in the 4th.
So it's 49er football here as we get
this
you
guy's
reset.
down 29
They
points.
got it
2
1st
minutes
and
left
goal
here
as they look to punch in a late score. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. There's Garoppolo to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite.
Who's ever watching the broadcast, we up right now. The Baltimore Ravens 35-12 over that boy BJ. EA Sports Boss, a.k.a.
Brucewayne, you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion. All that there's not any extra
EA Sports Boss, Brucewayne is up 35-12 over that boy BJ. He's playing.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. It's a foot
Yo,
race.
tell them about this 75-yard run. 75-yard run with Jackson.
Lamar
12 to 42.
75 yards as his guys continue to pour it on.
75-yard touchdown run by Jackson.
This will be caught by Brown.
Just did the 2-point conversion for the fake field goal. It's now 12 to 43, everybody.
Zone here for 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
12 to 43. What an ass whipping.
Fielded a few yards. And he's able to get it across the 20. He's marked down at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
15 for the Niners there and a 1st down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That might be your best play of the day.
Big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
34 yards.
So now the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, BJ's getting his ass with 43 to 12.
Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another
32
nice job
seconds
there
left in the 4th. Who's next?
They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
5 picks. He's thrown 5 interceptions with
It's
Garoppolo.
incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Garoppolo now. And that is incomplete.
It's now 4th down. 21 seconds left here in the 4th. He's got one last play to try to make it look like a closer game. Maybe he can get into the 20s. He's down 43 to 12. That boy BJ taking the loss of his ass of the century.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now
17
on the clock here.
I'm going to try to score one more time.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4, Mike's by 4.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He uncorks it for Snead. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Jackson now throwing again, escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this to the other side.
Lamar, 10 rushes, 217 yards, 2
touchdowns. Turns out to be a
touchdowns,
great idea to
1
tuck
fumble.
that one. Good for 24 yards.
Lamar in the 200 club with the rushing.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Steps away. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be from 56 yards out. And
we got it, 12 to 46. Sorry, DJ.
This one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet.
Oh,
But
sorry,
until then, this game's over.
12 to 46.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to take a good one. Here it comes. This is the one I want right there.
That'll do it for us. For
that's
Charles
old.
Davis,
that's last year. This is 2020,
crew,
buddy.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been
we're
watching
in 2020,
the NFL
man.
on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter.
Yeah, we're in 2020 now, pal. You just lost 2 times in a row.
The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Man, I'm just joking around, man. You know that, man. BJ, you know I'm just fucking with you, bro. I'm just over here talking shit, man. I finally won a couple against you. I feel kind of happy.